Okay, guys, so here we go. 15 minutes workout, intensity workout, meaning you're doing your sets, you're resting a minimal amount of time, preferably about 30 seconds. That should get your breath back in order. Then you hop in right into your next exercise. Normally what I do, I grab my cell phone because I have a time clock on here. I warm up with some jump rope. If you're a novice to jump rope, maybe 1 minute will be good. If you know how to do that, then 2 to 3 minutes. It's kind of ideal to kind of get your blood circulating, your arms a little warmed up, and your legs definitely warm to jump right into exercise. So generally, I would do my jump rope to begin with. Then I'll move on to squats. Basically, hands up here as a form of a prayer or folded. You're going down, you're going right back up. Always make sure you keep your back nice and arched. Down, back up, down, back up. I normally try to do as many of those as I do push-ups. So if I do 30 push-ups, I'll do 30 squats. After that, I go into what we know as calf lunges. It's pretty much match the amount of squats that I'm doing. Legs are not to be forgotten. You work on your upper body, you're gonna look fantastic, but your legs are gonna be like this, and the minimum amount of wind, you might fall over, especially if you have a big head like me. But nonetheless, you want to make sure you kind of match all your reps, or so it'll be easier for you to track, and also make sure the effectiveness through all the muscles, it's almost the same. So after doing that, I move on to push-ups. Basically a standard push-up. 1, 2, 3. After that, I match my push-ups with sit-ups. Okay, these are the preferred sit-ups if you want to do a 15 minutes intense workout. If you work really fast, you can do it in 10 minutes. If you work at a not so fast pace, you're maxing maybe at 20 minutes, and that's if you're doing 3 repetitions of each exercise. You can do it in 15 minutes average if you're using that half a minute rest method. I do it like that. You do it however you can. These are the single push-ups or the single sit-ups I recommend, actually, as opposed to doing a variation of them, because it'll take too much time from your busy daily lifestyle to hit the floor and do like 3 or 4 different stomach exercises. So this one kind of targets everything at once. I don't know the technical name of these. I call them scissor sit-ups, because this is the motion. And nothing touches the ground when you're decompressing. When you compress, you're coming up and you're bringing your knees almost close to your face. You're trying to touch the bottom of your feet, the sole of your feet, in this fashion. Don't hold on to them, just kind of touch them to make sure you get that tight squeeze in your ab area. Go back down, nothing touches the floor. So if you can accomplish 20 of these, you're doing great. If you can, do as many as you can. After you're done with that, the last part to this is the following. If you have this at home, this is fantastic. So you can use it as a perfect push-up method in this form. Okay, you can use it for wide push-ups in this form. You can go for diamonds in this form, and that'll help you keep balance and form throughout. Okay, but here's what you need to do. Here's what the tool is for, and this is the final exercise of the 5, I believe. We went through squats, we went through calf lunges, we went through sit-ups, we went through push-ups, and now pull-ups being the last. You can do it like this, which kind of concentrates more on your bicep and your forearms and your upper shoulder. But if you want to do it for your back and your rear shoulders, although it gets a nice full workout throughout this area as well, but nonetheless concentration is mainly in the back, you want to do it in this way. If you can get your neck under it, that's fine. I don't recommend matching the push-ups amount with this, because this is really hard. So you will have to do maybe like 10 of these, or 7 or 5, whatever you're capable of doing. Okay? So I'm gonna take you through a quick workout series non-stop to show you. So this is pretty much going to be considered a set. And the workout consists of 3 sets. So this is 1 set, you go on for the other 2. And we're gonna do it quickly. I'm gonna show you pretty much the method I use on rest and everything else. How fast I do it, the speed, the repetition, my form, and the little rest I get in between. And by the time you finish 1 set, you're pretty exhausted. Okay, so I got my jump rope. Got my jump rope, and I'm gonna start my clock, and there we go. So I jump into action right away. I'm obviously a couple seconds behind, so I will do it for a couple of extra seconds just to complete. So I messed up. Go back right at it. Normally I will do 3 minutes of this myself because you know, I've been doing this maybe for a year and short change, so I'm able to do it. If you've never done it, I recommend 1 minute. Okay, for a beginner, definitely 1 minute. And even for someone who just wants to do a little workout and get it over with, doesn't want to spend, you know, an extensive amount of time exercising and sweating. But it's ideal that you sweat and that you lose your breath, because losing your breath speaks to a good exercise. Obviously, your cells and your muscles need extra oxygen because you're losing so much. The reason why you lose so much is because you're moving around so fast and you're burning so many calories. So you want to sweat. If you don't sweat, you're not doing anything. So, 1 minute and 18 seconds, that's done. That's a warm-up, and that was quick. I put this away, and I jump into my squats right away. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I jump into my calf lunges right away. If you can't keep your balance well, find a wall. Pretty much just touch that wall slightly, and right away, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. The calf lunges don't burn as much as everything else. They're rather easy. So if you want to increase or double the amount of reps you're doing for everything else, that's fine. If you're doing 20 push-ups and 20 squats, you can do maybe 40 calf lunges. Depending on your body weight and how adapt your muscles are to that exercise, how you hold up. Okay, so it's been 2 minutes, or roughly 3 minutes. I like doing diamond push-ups. I feel like they get you a greater workout through your arms, through your tries, through your shoulders, and your chest kind of comes in together. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I stay on the floor and I go right in to the sit-ups. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I like suspending my legs just a little bit after this to make sure I get that burn. Sometimes I do this just to kind of stretch the legs and get some extra burning. It all depends on how you feel. Okay? Here we go, this is the last of them. This I normally keep to 10 to 15, this time I'm gonna bust out 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 1. Again, pull-ups are really, really hard. So if you have to minimize 5, 7, that's fine. This is pretty much one cycle. So now you take a half a minute break, 30 seconds, and get right back into your next one. 3 of those daily, roughly 15 minutes a day. You've done it for today. Peace.